You know, the one thing I hate about how Google does these characters is that they switch off between the first and last names. Like Haruhi Fujioka, that's a first, last name. Perfect. Tamaki Suo, that's last name, then first name. Interesting. Then it's Kiyoya Otori. Okay, first name, last name. Oh, alright. So it's like, Google, please just be, what's the word? The same? I don't, nothing comes to mind. Anyways, this episode's, what episode are we on? 21? 21? Gosh, that's such an old, I shouldn't have said that. Anyways, it's called Until the Day It Becomes a Pumpkin. Now, of course, the first thing that comes to mind when it comes to pumpkin, as you guys are all very aware, is Cinderella. Then again, if you are a normal person, pumpkins would probably relate to Halloween, fall. I was never good with the seasons. Fall? Yeah, I'm right. Thanksgiving, right? Because pumpkins, Thanksgiving. Makes sense. I'm out. Oh, this is gonna be a travesty. I tried to stick only to one energy drink a day now. I used to drink a lot more than just one, so, you know, just trying to, I guess, survive. Anyways, without further ado, let's get straight on to it. Make sure the original content as always, and let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. I really should have the words to this song up by now. I just never remember. I see you now, I watch you go. You never seem to leave me though. Inside my dreams, you'll always see. All I see is you and me. Maybe we can take this chance. Maybe you're my love. Hey, baby, you're my love. Ooh, a moon. How natural. Is that Mori? Looks like Mori. Nope, that is definitely not Mori. I thought because of the jawline. I was wrong.
At the stroke of midnight, the carriage would change back into a pumpkin.
Oh, wait, hold on. I was right? No freaking way. I was dead set on it being Halloween. It just took both my ideas. They were like, yeah, we'll do both.
I moved to discuss what the class plans will be for
Chairman?
next week.
Next week?
Yeah, Halloween.
Oh, Haruhi, you've only been a student at Ouran Academy since high school, right? So you don't know.
Of course she doesn't know.
Yeah, we socialize. Or watch some old movies, stuff like that.
Is it like a cultural festival? It's a new introduction. Oh, yeah, she would love Halloween. Like cosplay day.
Once a day when ghouls walk the earth, and disguised as ghouls, we try to ward them all off.
Okay.
Some people don't wait for Halloween to dress up.
Some people cosplay year-round.
Just between us, this is the female uniform in Ookie Dokie Memorial 2, which isn't scheduled for release until next spring. What do you think?
Okay. I think it looks top tier. Like, you look identical.
Tea parties and cosplay? The Host Club does that practically non-stop. What our Halloween
True.
requires is something special!
We're supposed to decide this as a class?
I was gonna say cake, but then that's nothing special.
We'll ask the superintendent to give us access to the school after hours when it's dark. Then we'll all dress up in our freakiest costumes and proceed to have the time of our lives scaring the absolute crap
President
out
is
of
not
each
having
other.
this.
We can't all go individually. We should be in teams of at least 3 or 4.
Yeah, teams would be scarier.
Oh, he's gonna get
And
matched up with
anybody who
Haruhi.
leaves gets featured on the front page of the school newspaper as the captain of all cowards.
Is the newspaper better? Do people actually read them now? Otherwise, that's not a threat.
Are there any objections to the majority vote? Are there any at all?
Please.
Is anyone opposed to the idea?
Please.
Come on, anyone? Then the motion passes.
Yeah, why would you,
unanimously.
out of anyone,
The
why would you
Class
ask
1A
her?
event for this year will be a special Halloween Test of Courage tournament.
Uh-oh. Are they all like Dracula? Vampires?
Trick or treat.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just gonna be Suo, but it's just everyone.
Here at the host club, we
start hunting season a little early.
You make such a handsome vampire.
Those fangs look real.
May I nibble your love?
Don't you dare.
Oh no, you mustn't. You'll have to play a trick on me instead.
Oh no, you mustn't.
Hello. Sorry, boss, but from now until Halloween,
Count us out.
we're on the preparation committee for a special event. Class 1A is sponsored.
Yoyo is not gonna like this.
Calls then.
Oh, okay. Gonna ruin the revenue.
Well, boss, she is in our class, you know.
Oh, the special event?
The sound
is an
effects.
After Dark Test of Courage tournament.
Oh no. She's gonna like hold. Oh no, and just hold on to them.
I'm scared, Hikaru!
Oh, Tamaki.
Boss, I do.
Wait, I could be a valuable asset to the planning committee. Let me come.
Hey, bring the cat guy. I was say it's all dark. This is where he thrives.
What was that? You think it sounds like fun, Belzenev?
Belzenev.
You may just be onto something there. After all, what's Halloween without a healthy dose of pure unadulterated terror?
I was trying to think of a one-liner. I just couldn't come up with something. I'm sorry.
Why don't we follow the commoner's rule of keeping it under 300 yen?
That should make things interesting.
It would be a good idea to have a doctor handy, just in case anyone
They all
faints,
seem pretty
has a heart
excited
attack,
about
or
this.
jumps out of a window.
Heart attack?
Okay, so under 300 yen, needs a doctor
Trying to call her
present.
over.
Hey, are we gonna have food?
You have nyctophobia, so you're afraid of the dark?
Ah,
Yes, and you can add to that horror movie phobia and accidentally seeing trailers for horror movies phobia. And what's with those things? Why did
so Halloween is just your favoriteest holiday.
And what about the other classes with their tea parties? It's just so unfair!
Class rep, calm down.
Oh my, I'm sorry.
Why didn't you just bring it up in the meeting?
I tried to, but I don't want to look like I'm throwing my weight around up there. So I was counting on your help to save me!
Please calm down.
I'm sorry.
This character's amazing.
I was desperately giving you signs to oppose the motion while it was up for vote.
She never gets the signs. She doesn't get signs. That's Haruhi.
I had no idea.
Telepathic
Please,
ability.
Fujioka, you have to let me be on your team. If I'm with you, then maybe your peace of mind will help me.
This man, if he gets closer,
You can't tell the Hitachi brothers.
Is someone a fraidy cat?
We're about to choose groups. So do you have any idea who you'd like to have on your team?
Yeah!
oh my gosh, this is gonna be horrible. Fantastic, but horrible. Okay, abrupt. I like it. How the heck did you hang those pumpkins? Pumpkins are heavy.
One Halloween many years ago, a girl dressed in a witch costume fell to her death from the tower. And now, whoever sees her ghost on Halloween night will be cursed forever!
Why don't you save that dumb shtick for somebody else?
But no one's come yet. We're tired of waiting around.
And he's
Not so
dead.
fast.
Okay, she saved his life.
Cool, huh?
No
I borrowed
CPR.
This book from the library. Surefire methods for coping with anxiety.
Why is it so burnt?
First, pretend
Oh.
everything's okay.
Are you kidding me? None of those things actually work.
They would if you would just, like, apply it, maybe.
Even
Grab
if
it.
it means Kurakana will think you're a big chicken?
Oh, the power of love.
What's going on with you and Kurakano?
No, it's not like that. We're just friends. I've known her since we were little. None of this has anything to do with it.
Fine, we understand.
Kurakano. Well, she had her heart set on this tournament. I didn't want to let her down, so I couldn't say no.
You mean... Oh, crap! He's totally pure!
I keep on grabbing for my drink. Uh-oh.
Did you see that? That creepy shadow
The
just
Tamaki.
Follow the rules!
My skull.
Yeah, you show him!
My skull. My skull.
Sounds like Tamaki. It's the girl from The Ring.
Why did you?
Never watched it, but Home Alone? Morning.
Who's there? I'm Frankenstein.
What's Honey gonna be? Cavity?
I'm the Wolfman!
From like, he's like the guy from Trick or Treat.
Kyoya, you're not joining in on the fun.
I am not.
Dennis doesn't benefit him. Ooh.
Kaoru! Where is he? I've got to find Kaoru!
Cut it out! Stop thrashing!
You got Higuru and Haruhi again.
You've got a smart mouth.
What do you mean I've got a smart mouth? Kaoru has one too, you know.
Dream on. Not when he's all by himself, he doesn't.
Ooh, differences.
Chill for a second.
What are you doing?
Grow up. This is the only way I can reach where I need to cut. I know it's awkward, but it'll only take a minute.
No, it's all right. Take your time.
Which one are you?
Kaoru.
Kaoru, are you scared?
Well, not anymore, no. My nerves kind of shut down.
We had worked out a plan to frighten Kodakano half to death, and then let you come charging to her rescue.
Wow, you do that for me? That's really
Sure, why
thoughtful
not?
of you. This may sound weird, but I don't want to risk changing anything right now. Because things are perfect. Just
Understandable.
being on the committee with her is such an honor.
You've cast a spell on the carriage. And maybe you're right, class rep. Keeping things the way they are wouldn't be so bad. But still, one of these days, it'll all turn back into that same old grubby pumpkin again.
Okay, makes sense now.
Are you in there? Kaoru!
Hikaru!
What is wrong with you? I get us out and you go tearing off by yourself.
Sorry.
There they are! We've been so worried about the four of you.
What is it?
There's a dark figure!
Bow's enough. So if everyone dies, who can resuscitate?
They sure got us.
Nekozawa is such a jerk.
How did we
Nekozawa,
not know
that's his
that was
name.
Belzenev?
You're really a fraidy cat, aren't you, Kazukiyo? But you still agreed to the tournament just to be nice?
Yeah.
That's so unbelievably sweet of you.
Okay.
I guess the spell on the carriage can't last forever after all.
What do you mean?
Well, since you ran towards me in that situation, I suppose everything's all right for now. Still,
Interesting.
one day Hikaru will realize he wants to take the next step on his own. When that happens, I don't know what I'll do.
Interesting. Very interesting. I didn't expect that to happen. I run and run 1,000 miles, and I am barely breathing. Only the fuel of the passion heart keeps us fighting strong and moving forward. Yeah, okay. Well, okay. So here's the thing. I was so in shock in the very beginning that this whole Cinderella thing was actually happening that it took until the very end of this episode to figure out exactly what Kaoru was talking about, because this analogy is only in Kaoru's mind. Like, no one else is really thinking it. I mean, maybe other people are thinking about it, but it's probably a different analogy. It's basically he's talking about the clock running out, right? Whenever he says two different things, right? Whether it's the host club coming to an end, or whether it's the dynamic duo of the Hitachi twins coming to an end, right? He's talking about those two things coming to an end, or the carriage turning it into a pumpkin. And he's thinking how he's going to act or react when that stuff does actually happen. And honestly, it's very interesting because yes, we've gotten more in depth with the Hitachi brothers. I think more so with Higuru than Kaoru. But it is something interesting to think about. Like, I know Tamaki is probably thinking about it when it comes to the host club eventually ending. Maybe that's why he wants to do so many things together as a full group, because he knows eventually it's going to end. But I also never really thought about the idea of if let's say Haruhi and Hikaru have a relationship, which I don't think is ever going to happen. But if they did, where would Kaoru be placed into all of it, right? He's not just gonna third wheel everything. I mean, he could try, but eventually it might, I guess, overdo it. I don't know how to say it. And I find it interesting of how they can have an episode like this of where technically the theme of this episode was Halloween and the horror scary thing that they did, but they add some things here and there to get us to know a little bit more about a certain character, like with this episode with Kaoru. And here's the thing, I was surprised that Tamaki was the only person that was upset when all three of them are leaving, because, like, for instance, Kiyoya, if both the twins leave for this month, I'm guessing it's a month, and so does Haru, I mean, that's a hit to your revenue. Like, out of the 7 assets you have, 3 of them are leaving for a month. That's almost half your assets gone. And especially with Halloween being like themed around sweets, you would expect Honey to have a bigger budget when it comes to this month. Kiyoya was like, oh yeah, you know, it is what it is. And of course, this guy shows up. I mean, it was dark. There was no sunlight involved. It's Halloween time. I was just surprised he wasn't in there earlier. And I'm also starting to find it funny that Hikaru and Haruhi are having more moments than I thought was going to happen. I mean, they're having almost more moments than Haruhi and Tamaki. And it's good to know that the newspaper is doing better, I guess. I mean, the newspaper is on this board. I don't really see many other people holding newspapers, so who knows if the newspaper club is still doing great. I mean, they're doing great enough to where it's on a billboard and people are, I don't know. I'm trying to give some props to the newspaper club, I think. Even though I don't like the president. But anyways, that was my reaction to Ouran High School Host Club Season 1, Episode 21. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want to know anything more, put a comment section down below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.